Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Imagine walking into your favorite women's bathroom, only to find yourself face-to-face with a 6 feet tall man who's been using this space as if it's his own personal kingdom. Sounds like a scene straight out of a horror movie, right? Well, that's the reality some women are facing thanks to a recent UK Supreme Court ruling. At the heart of this controversy is a heated debate about transgender rights and access to single-sex spaces. Ben Leo, a presenter from GB News, has been vocal about his opposition to trans women using women's spaces, claiming it's a matter of biological fact. However, former Labour spokesman James Matthewson isn't having it. According to the Equality Act 2010, which defines woman and sex, it seems that biological sex is the key factor in determining access to single-sex spaces. This means that trans women with a gender recognition certificate can be excluded from these spaces if proportionate. Sounds reasonable, right? But Leo isn't buying it. Leo's stance is rooted in a belief that men are generally taller, faster, and bigger than women, making them better equipped to manhandle them. Now, we're not saying that's true for every single man out there, but the point being made here is about perception and power dynamics. The idea that trans men can simply opt out of using women's spaces because they identify as women seems to be a slippery slope. But where does this leave us? For Women Scotland, the group behind the landmark ruling, claims that sex-based protections should only apply to people who are born female. They argue that allowing trans women to use women's spaces would create an uneven playing field for cisgender women. On the other hand, the Scottish government is pushing back, arguing that transgender people with a gender recognition certificate are entitled to the same sex-based protections as biological women. It's a tough one, folks. As we navigate this complex issue, it's essential to remember that everyone deserves respect and dignity, regardless of their identity or expression. We need to be having these conversations in a way that promotes understanding and empathy. After all, who are we to dictate what spaces someone should or shouldn't have access to? The Equality and Human Rights Commission is now set to issue new guidance to help service providers navigate this tricky terrain. It's time for us to put our differences aside and come together to find solutions that work for everyone. Drama Drop is all about sparking meaningful conversations, not stirring up drama. But in all seriousness, we need to be having these tough questions. What do you think? Should trans women have access to single-sex spaces? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. As we move forward, let's keep the discussion going. Let's challenge our assumptions and listen to each other's perspectives. After all, that's what Drama Drop is all about. We're not just talking heads, we're here to spark a conversation that matters.